Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here, and thanks for the introduction. I would like to thank the organizers of this meeting for inviting me and all of you for your presence. As it was mentioned, my name is Hassan Heshmati. I'm an endocrinologist. I spent most of my time in Anthem, Arizona. Anthem is north of Phoenix. For those of you who are not familiar with Phoenix, just know that in the winter, the temperature is around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. In the summer, we reach 118. So you need to be very flexible to survive. Before I start, I would like to know how many of you are physicians? How many are endocrinologists? How many are obstetricians, gynecologists, and how many are dietitians? Thanks to meet all of you. So I will talk about transgenerational inheritance of obesity caused by epigenetic factors. This presentation is dedicated to the loving memory of Valerie, who passed away unexpectedly in August 2023. I have no disclosures. We live in a violent world. The humanity is still struggling with killing each other and causing destructions. Here I give you a humanitarian message from a Persian poet from 800 years ago. He said, human beings are members of the whole in creation of one essence and soul. If one member is afflicted with pain, other members uneasy will remain. If you have no sympathy for human pain, the name of human you cannot retain. This message is at the entrance of the United Nations in New York. And I wish all our leaders will spend at least 2 minutes to read it before entering their meetings. As you know, some of our political leaders are supporting or financing wars, and wars are causing destruction, genocide, and starvation. And as a taxpayer, I feel guilty that I'm contributing to that. I start with a few questions. The following country has the highest prevalence of obesity: United States of America, China, Nauru, India, Ethiopia. You keep the answers for yourself for now. Number 2, the most studied mechanism of epigenetics is histone methylation, DNA methylation, non-coding RNA altered expression. Question number 3, endocrine disrupting chemicals are present in foods, cosmetics, plastic containers, pesticides, all of the above, none of the above. Question number 4, the worldwide number of births per year is around 40 million, 140 million, 240 million, 340 million, 440 million. Question number 5, with a direct adverse exposure of a pregnant woman, which is F0 generation, the true transgenerational transmission is F1 generation and beyond, F2 generation and beyond, F3 generation, F4 generation, F5 generation. Introduction. As you all know, obesity is a pandemic responsible for increased morbidity, mortality, and high cost for society. Obesity is a complex, multifactorial disease with genetic and non-genetic interactions. Epigenetic transgenerational inheritance of obesity is an emerging area of research where multiple environmental factors are involved. The prevalence of obesity, worldwide prevalence is around 18%. More than 1 billion people have obesity. The highest prevalence is in a small island called Nauru. 71% of the population has obesity, but it's a very small population. Around 9,000 people have obesity. The lowest prevalence is in Ethiopia, 5%, around 6 million people. And I gave you some other numbers. United States is 42%, Mexico 37%, China 11%, but because of the huge population, you have many people with obesity, around 156 million. India 8%, also huge population, 113 million people have obesity. Mortality cost, the annual mortality due to obesity and the complications of obesity is more than 4 million. The annual cost, more than $2 trillion. And this is increasing exponentially every year. As you know, there are many causes for obesity, genetic factors, one gene or multiple gene or syndromic, non-genetic factors, overconsumption of foods and drinks, physical inactivity, exposure to endocrine disrupting chemicals, epigenetic transgenerational inheritance, which is the focus of this talk, hormonal abnormalities, gut microbiome abnormalities, medications, and many other causes. Epigenetics. Epigenetics is defined as heritable changes in gene expression without changes in the DNA sequence. The mechanisms include DNA modification, which is mainly methylation, histone modifications, non-coding RNAs, altered expression, and others. The DNA methylation is the most studied mechanism. And here you have more details about these epigenetic factors. The above modifications can change gene expression in different organs and tissues. Environmental factors, EDCs, endocrine disrupting chemicals. These are heterogeneous group of exogenous chemicals or chemical mixtures that interfere with the action of hormones. More than 1,000 of them have been identified. A subset of EDCs called obesogens favors weight gain and obesity. Other factors, nutrition imbalance, undernutrition or fat diet, high fat diet, stress, which is very common, and we are all affected by that. Obesogens, there are several examples. These products are in plastic containers, in pesticides, in food, and we are all exposed to. Over the last 60, 70 years, we are exposed to these chemicals, and it's almost impossible to get rid of them. Mechanisms of action of obesogens, alteration of the regulation of energy balance and weight control by promoting adipogenesis and lipid accumulation. Consequences, weight gain and obesity. Pregnancy. The worldwide number of women is around 4 billion. The total population is 8.2 billion. The worldwide number of women of reproductive age is around 2 billion. And the worldwide number of births per year is around 140 million, mainly from India, China, Nigeria, and Pakistan. During pregnancy, there is a sensitive window of organogenesis between week 4 and week 8. Transgenerational inheritance of obesity. Changes caused by environmental factor through epigenetic mechanism following parental exposure, either the mother or the father, causing influence on genetic variation, inheritance, phenotypic variation, and adaptation. There is a propagation of heritable changes through multiple generations. We don't know how far we can go. If it is unlimited, it's a disaster for humanity. Without new exposure to the initiating factor. So it starts now, and it continues without even being exposed to the initiating factor. Most data are from animals. It's easier to study because of the short longevity of animals. We have limited human data. We need long-term follow-up over multiple generations. It will take decades. Adverse exposure of a pregnant woman. This is F0 generation. Pregnant woman is directly exposed. Pregnant woman has a fetus. Fetus is F1 generation. The fetus is also directly exposed. The fetus has germ cells. This is F2 generation. It's also directly exposed. After that, there is no direct exposure. So F3 generation and beyond, it's a true transgenerational transmission. Now, if you have an adverse exposure of a non-pregnant woman or a man, F0 generation is the woman and man who are directly exposed. F1 generation is the germ cells of the woman and man. They are also directly exposed. After that, F2 generation and beyond, this is true transgenerational transmission. Preventive strategies. Better understand the mechanisms of the transgenerational inheritance. Implement regulatory rules allowing the limitation of the most prevalent obesogens. Not easy to implement. Minimize or avoid the exposure to obesogens, especially during the window of sensitivity of the embryo fetus. In conclusion, through epigenetic mechanisms affecting germ cells, sperm and eggs, the environmental factors are responsible for increased obesity susceptibility and its transgenerational inheritance. EDCs as environmental factors play a major role in the epigenetic transgenerational inheritance of obesity. A better understanding of the mechanisms of the epigenetic transgenerational inheritance is critical for the implementation of preventive strategies. This is a quote from an activist for the environment, Barry Commoner. He said, "Environmental pollution is an incurable disease. It can only be prevented." Back to the question, the following country has the highest prevalence of obesity. The most studied mechanism of epigenetics. Endocrine disrupting chemicals are present in. The worldwide number of births per year is around. With a direct adverse exposure of a pregnant woman, F0 generation, the true transgenerational transmission is. Here's some of my recent activities. An article on management of excess adiposity, an article on stress-induced weight changes, an article on transgenerational inheritance of obesity. And I just finished a book called Obesity, a Silent and Serial Killer. My other activity is gardening. In Arizona, we have cactus, and I have a nice collection of different cacti. One family of cactus is called Trichocereus. And here you have 4 pictures from my yard. You have white flower, yellow flower, pink flower, and orange flower. These cacti bloom once a year. The flower lasts 1 day. It's in good shape for a few hours, early morning. So if you miss that, you have to wait 1 year. So the last 2 years, I was lucky, I was present, and I took some pictures early morning. And thank you very much.